Hi guys, carrying on from my little short that I made with the vegetable expert book. I've also got this one here, which is this was a godsend as well. Really handy tips in it. Alan Titchmarsh's The Allotment Gardener's Handbook. You can see it's old because see how young he is there. Yeah, this helped me. It shows and grows stuff as well. There's rules and regulations for allotments. That was back in the sort of the 80s and stuff. It's all like pencil illustrated here. So you've got, say for instance, you're growing a pumpkin or a radish. Here we go. If you're growing radishes for show, which I've not sort of seen, you've got the varieties, the site that the actual radish likes, seed sowing, the time, what sort of soil. There's your harvesting and storage later on, in several months down the line, and also it's got a section on each of these vegetables and stuff, show tips. If you wanted to show them, you know, a grower's recommended May to June to early July. Select plump fresh roots, obviously with no blemishes, and if they're a pair, you sort of have a matching set. So I wonder what they say about onions. Oh, there's potatoes here. And looking at the varieties back in, I'm going back. This would be about 1983, 84. So you've got varieties like Morris Bard, Epicure, Vanessa, Catriona, Desiree, Golden Wonder. And out of those varieties, the only ones that I know that are going, I think Morris Bard are going still, Catriona and Desiree. But I tried to get hold of some carrot seed called Favourite. It was a brilliant show carrot, but I cannot find it anywhere. There's your leeks. Yeah, varieties. Look, Walton Mammoth is one of the. Musselburgh still going, and a New Catalina, which I never heard of even in those days. Let's see if we can find some. Where's the onions too then? I can hear somebody saying, look on the row. Ah, here's carrots. Alright, carrot varieties. This should be interesting. More tricky to go than most folk would believe. Yeah, you're right there. And there's the varieties of the 1980s. So under Amsterdam Forcing, I think they're still going. Early Nantes, spring sowing of Chutney Red Cord. I think they're still going. Favourite should yield good summer roots. So yeah, that was my favourite carrot. It was a stump rooted carrot, but they used to be massive. Well, something like the illustration there, really. And they were uniform. I know I could get sort of 2 or 3 to match. Obviously it says there if your soil is poor and stony. Well, you don't grow your carrots in poor stony soil. Easy as that. Open sunny position. Yeah, I grow mine in drums. If you go back into my videos and you'll see. But I've had a bit of a change this year. I've built a large raised bed. I'm hoping it might work. There should be show tips here, yeah, for the best carrots grown. Specially prepared beds. Bottomless box on your plot, depending on how many carrots you want to grow. Fill the box with sieve soil, peat and sand at equal parts, or with old potting compost, like I was talking to somebody there last night. Yep, spent compost works well. Do not, whatever you do, incorporate any manure. I never did incorporate any manure, even for years afterwards, just in case you get those carrots that will divide. I used to call them legs and arms and legs and wings and stuff like that. Still edible, but when it comes to showing, you won't get. There's a look ahead to what mine will look like. Hopefully, we'll wait and see. Anyway, folks, that's Alan Titchmarsh's handbook. Got the vegetable expert there. These are what I grew up on. These back in my showing days in the 80s. These did me well. Also, another favourite of mine was Victorian Kitchen Garden. If you ever watched the TV programme with Harry Dodson by Jennifer Davis. You could still get this book around if you look in charity shops mainly and stuff. But that was I liked to garden with the old Victorian methods. There. Also finding my old schedules as well. Get all them together with your garden show. That'll be in August. Roach Victory Hall, which will be my first entrant here this year, and St Tudie Garden annual show. I used to show this one here back in the 80s, so it'd be nice to go back to that one again. So there you go, folks.